Why phonetic? A successful English course should in particular help learners speak English accurately and fluently. Most English courses try to spread the language learning into four skills: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Which is okay if you have many ways to dedicate to learning the language. However, if the student can demonstrate a good grasp of the speaking skill, that student will usually have good results with the other skills. Therefore, the most important concept for the language learner and the teacher is that the student must speak English and communicate throughout the lesson. In order for the teacher to help the student make progress, he or she must provide opportunities for the student to speak. In turn, the teacher must also speak clearly and listen attentively to what the student says. Okay, that said, what does phonetics have to do with speaking English effectively? The term language has many different meanings. Listen to this. The systematic creation and using of symbol and sound is an essential manifestation of language. If each of these factors, the symbol or alphabet and the corresponding sounds, is regulated through social convention differing from language to language. Many languages just sounds which try to correspond to their alphabet. For example, in the Italian language, spelling and pronunciations go hand in hand. Consider the words. They also contain the letter A as far as spelling is concerned. But what about the pronunciation? Mark, me, man, machine. There are a total of 4 S, but they are pronounced differently. The International Phonetics Association, IPA for short, has created a series of symbols, the phonetics alphabet, which we can use to indicate precisely the pronunciation of this word. Each symbol presents one and only one sound, and with two dots after it is a long AH sound, as in our first word, mark. The vowel sound of make is actually a double vowel or diphthong, make, and is represented by composite symbols make. Man contains the vowel sounds that we transcribe with a sort of curlicue symbols man. And finally, GA in the word machine is pronunciation as a very weak, indistinct sounds represented by an upside down in machine. Another problem for learners is that many letters in the spelling of English words are not pronunciation at all. Consider the word make. This is at this end is silent, so it does not appear on the transcriptions. Something similar happens in the word mark. So this may come as a surprise if you're from Scotland, Ireland, the US, or Canada. The R in this word is not pronounced at all in the convention pronunciation that is reflected in usual British transcription mark. Consider this word. The noun see as in the Mediterranean Sea, the verb to see, and the name of the letter C, or a musical note as an in middle C. This word pronounced exactly alike. The fact they have the same phonetic transcriptions, I haven't the spelling is quite different. Some more examples are the verb to be, the honey-making insect bee, and the second letter of the alphabet, also a musical note B. Likewise, tea that you drink, a tea that a golf uses, and the letters used in spelling this word tea. As you can see, the phonetic symbols for the vowel sounds in all of these words is an I followed by two dots. Some letters found in the spelling of word become usable in the phonetic transcription. For example, the letter X, as in the fax, is really a combination of the two sounds K and S fax. The letter Q followed by U, as in Queen, is transcribed into phonetics by K and W Queen. A hard C, as in car, is transcribed with a K car, but a soft C, as in sand, is represented by an S sand. Some combination of letters is the spelling soft as PH, SH, and CH actually represents a single sound. For example, the PH as face has the sounds of a F face. And by the way, notice how the S in this word is transcribed. Some words are represented by symbols that do not correspond to normal letters of the alphabet. The initial sounds of the word ship, for example, is represented by a sort of stretched out as ship. For CH, as in chip, we find a combination symbols that begins with a T, chips. Now let's examine a complete transcription of one of our first example words, machine. Only the initial M and the final N are normal letters of the alphabet. The three phonetic symbols in the middle may still look a bit strange to you, but the sounds they represent are perfectly familiar. Machine. I hope that I have been able to demonstrate how a phonetic transcription can be used to indicate precisely the pronunciation of English words, and also to show you some of the ways that the transcription can differ from the actual spelling of the word. Always bear in mind, however, that the transcription we use reflects just one variety of English, which most likely does not correspond 100% to the way any of us actually speak. So, why do we use it? Because the phonetic alphabet provides teachers and students with a single, common point of reference, and we can all use for the complicated but busyness of teaching and learning English.